Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planting up this container for my mom for Mother's Day and adding a water feature to it. Now for the water feature, I'm going to be using a Tupperware bowl to hold the water and the rocks. And then I'm going to be using this pump. This is the smallest pump that Lowe's had. This one is a 50 to 80 gallon per hour pump. And I'm going to be using it on the lowest setting since this is going to be such a small water feature. And then I'm going to be using this rock. And I used a 5/8 masonry drill bit to drill a hole in the middle of this rock so that the water will bubble up through it. And then I'll be planting all around it. So the first thing that I have to do is run a drip line through the bottom of this and fill it in with dirt. I'm going to be setting my mom's flower beds and containers up on drip irrigation later on this year. So I want to make sure that this container is ready for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and then I will get the plants put in and tell you a little bit more about the plants that I'm going to be using. All right, I have this project done and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I wanted to take a minute to talk about the plants that I used in this. I used 3 different types of plants. The back one I used a salvia. It's called Sally Rosa April Night Salvia. This one will get about 15 inches tall and about 18 inches wide, so it'll fill in the back of this container really well. And the plant that I used in front of that is called an Easy Wave Petunia. They had several different colors, but I used a yellow one because I thought the yellow would look really good with the purple salvia behind it. And this one, it'll only get about 12 inches tall, but it'll get 40 inches wide, so it'll go out over the edge of the container, and I'm totally fine with that. I think that'll look really good. And then the plant that I have in front of it is called a Lemon Coral Sedum. This one will get about 3 to 4 inches tall, so it'll stay on the shorter side of all 3 of these, but it'll get about 12 inches wide, so it'll go out over the edge of the container as well. Now the salvia and the lemon coral sedum are perennials in my area, so if my mom wants to, we can take these out later and put them in her landscape. And then the petunia is a annual, so it won't survive winter. And all of these can withstand full sun conditions, so I'll need to make sure that I put this in an area at my mom's house that gets at least 6 hours of sun. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this project. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope that all of you mothers out there have a happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you in the next one.